it poppin', but these in my business got me out here choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent, you know. I'm just screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Keep it all low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But I need you can keep it like nobody know. Keep it all low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But I need you can keep it like nobody know.
Baby, I can't believe you're mine. Loosen up, better read the signs.
Wow.
Around this time. No, you need to dance. Move around to the strings I like. Baby girl, you should fine. If you're down, we can make some time. Need the dance. Day to day. Oh, tell me what there's left for me to say today. Day to day. Baby, can't you release your mind?
Sorry.
Calling me right outside the lines. I know that I'll be sometimes, so I'll be right there. Baby, can't you release your eyes? Show some love to the moon and stars. I'm a genie, your wish is mine. So I'll be right there. Day to day. Oh, tell me what there's left for me to say today. Day to day.
My pocket fat, my pocket don't break up. Like a large Lego, like the head of a coat. Stay down like the 10 of my toes. Like a Kim Scott, I can show you the ropes. Hyperventilating, hyperbolic chamber, hypothermia. My neck is on froze. This that keeper, like I can't see in this. Why they on my? Because of all the money that I get. Yo, wouldn't even touch you. But if I want to, like Rich, y'all got them zipped. Check the playbook cause I'm about to fix. Try to shout like Blanc. That's it, in the tropic with the chocolate bunny. Let's quit, see the blocks done built up. Tetris, yeah, I see the looking funny. Peasants, yeah, I know why they uncomfortable. My presence, and I pull up the convertible. Press this, and I need to know the measurements by the metric. Cause I'm about to slide like it's electric.
Hit the flow, 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 like that. Hit the flow, 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 like that. Hit the flow. Yeah, what's up, what's happening, dog, what's going on? Hit the flow. Yeah, we said it all, yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the flow. Yeah, what's up, what's happening, dog, what's going on? Hit the flow. Yeah, we said it all, yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the flow. Hit the flow. I let the flow. Be talking, just give me the go. Just give me the go. I wanna get dope. I wanna get dope. Take it or leave it or lose it, we gon' get some more. We'll never go broke. Family, rockin' diamonds, blinded. While you eyeing it, lately I bustin' my motion, been focused on hits. When I start going, it's gon' hit the flow. Like it's a couple of fragrance right out of my pocket, I throw it up. Yeah, like up. Doing as it drop, man. Get my money. I told my, I let them know. Soon as I drop, man. Hit the flow, 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 like that. Hit the flow, 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 like that. Hit the flow. Yeah, what's up, what's happening, dog, what's going on? Hit the flow. Yeah, we said it all, yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the flow. Yeah, what's up, what's happening, dog, what's going on? Hit the flow. Yeah, we said it all, yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the flow.
So, I typed a text to a girl I used to see, saying that I chose this cutie pie with whom I wanna be. And I apologize if this message gets you down. Then I CC'd every girl that I'd CC round town. And hate to see y'all frown, but I'd rather see her smiling. All around me true, but I'm no island, peninsula maybe. Makes no sense, I know crazy. Give up all this that's in my lap, no looking back. Spaceships don't come equipped with rear view mirrors, they dip as quick as they can. The atmosphere is now ripped. I'm glad it's night, so the light from the sun would not burn me on my when I shoot the moon. High jump the broom like a preemie out the womb. My partner yelling too soon, don't do it. Reconsider, read some litter. Sure on the subject, you sure? You know we got your back like chiropractic. If that do you dirty, we'll in detergent. Now hurry, go on to the altar. I know you ain't but remember what I taught you. Keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart, hey, keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart, man, these girls are smart. 3 stacks, these girls are smart. Play your part, play your part.
The choosing lover never. Drive a compressor, top notch, get the most, not the lesser. Trash like the $40 in the club. Up the game, it gets no love. She be cross country, giving all that she got. 1,000, I'm pulling billions off the lot. I smashed up the gray one, bought me a red. Every time we hit the parking lot, we turn head. Some wanna choose, but them is too scary. You chose me, you ain't you a.
Time to get down with the team. The grass is greener on that other side. If you know what I mean, I show you. You've never seen the 7 wonders of the world. And I can make you the 8th if you wanna be my girl. When I say my girl, I don't mean my woman. That ain't my style. Need a real street. Walk a 3 mile. We piling up the paper on the dining room table. Cause you able to realize I'm the truth and not a fable. Baby, rockin' Russian sable. Keep that chiller on the rack. What I look like with $1,000 for my back. I'm $1 million Mac, they need $1 billion. Put my in your life, watch your daddy get rich. Easy as ABC, simple as 1, 2, 3. Get down with UGK, CBU with B. Cause what's up with no, and what's up with no? Don't be a lame, you know the game and how it goes. We try to get Jones.
Any, many decisions with precision. I pick or make my selection on who I choose to be with. Girl, don't touch. I know you want it to, but there's something I don't do. Tipping for life. That's like making it rain every month on schedule. Let me tell you, get your parasol umbrella, cause it's gonna get better. Prepare you for the sea support. She's supposed to spend it on that baby, but we see she don't.
As Paul McCartney, the lawyers couldn't stop.
Send her into outer space. I know he wish he could, cause he paying $20K a day. That is eating good. Like an infant, just getting drunk, cause you miscalculated the next.
From the giddy up, better choose the right.
At small forward, standing 6'8", number 3, Brandon Ingram.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Here are the 5 for the Lakers. They've got Connect. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Goodwin in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Grady Dick. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Now here's Reeves, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Hayes. Here's Goodwin. Back to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And it's Connect with a rebound. Now here's Reeves. Guarded by Dick. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons. And the sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach. But the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you. Looking at the Raptors, Brent, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, it felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, B.A. There wasn't a lot of, progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett on the trade, and slowly and surely they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
Now here's Pirtle. Pass to Quickly. About a minute played here so far in the first.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Hachimura sets a screen. 4-3. Rebound Toronto. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, is over-dependency on the 3-ball.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. In that game, it was just not there for it.
So it's Los Angeles now, after the basket by Toronto. Pass to Connect. To the inside, and here's Hayes. Clock at 6. Hachimura outside. Reeves with a screen on Barnes. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, and this is a tough one to figure out because Rui hitting the three, that makes him really difficult to check.
Outside Barrett, fires the three, hits a three-pointer.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on quickly. And here's Connect outside. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Ooh, and Hachimura had the runway, and he took off.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Ingram. And Reeves pulls it down. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Goodwin. Here's Connect. Now here's Hayes. Oh, from deep. Hits the trifecta. Hayes has got 5 now.
Well, Connect is used to just finishing plays, so seeing him share the wealth is encouraging.
Outside Ingram. Down low. Here's Pirtle. That one's good. On the sweet setup by Ingram.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Reeves, the pass to Goodwin. Hayes with a screen on Barrett. Back to Reeves. Fires from deep. And Los Angeles, another three.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Raptors trail by 6. Barnes passes to Barrett. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first
And a homecoming of sorts for R.J. Barrett last season after being traded to his hometown Raptors.
Yeah, he's played well in Toronto. You wonder if the offseason helps him settle into where it is that he knows he's going to start this year. I really like his three-point shooting. That has been much improved in that Raptor uniform.
The free throw drops for Barrett. And for the coaches, Brent, what do you think is most important this time of year?
Well, I think just the messaging from the coaches and how they're going to continue to go back to coming out of training camp, the mantra for the season. Great staffs never let go of what it is they taught in the first 2 or 3 days of training camp. They've had enough time to understand their roster, and they want to make sure that guys adhere to the basic messages. So repeating that early and often, that's always important for teams to go a long way. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Quickly, outside. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Ingram. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
You gotta love the long, long arms of Brandon Ingram.
Los Angeles leading by 5. And here's Reeves. He's got 7. Out to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Quickly. Launches it. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Now here's Reeves. Inside. Hayes misses. Raptors trail by 5. Outside Barnes. Quickly passes to Ingram. Basket counts. Ingram's got his second bucket on the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Goodwin. Back to Reeves. Here's Goodwin. Over Barrett. Shot is good by Goodwin.
The assist. Austin Reeves.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Reeves against quickly. Here's Ingram, and a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, he's just so long, able to get to that rim pretty quick.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan.
It's time for your doorstep crew. Come on, give it up for the man.
All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. The Lakers, second.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
The Lakers lead by 3. Outside Reddish. On the wing, Reeves. Outside Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Reeves. Nice move. Rebound Toronto.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Barrett into the lane. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now here's Barrett. 6 points for him. Back to Barnes. The jump hook. Benson grabs the miss. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Finney-Smith. Reeves with the ball. He's guarded by Barnes. Let's go with a 3. That shot missing.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Quickly. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Lakers in the lead. Vincent outside. Outside Vanderbilt. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Shot is good by Reeves.
Both teams are hot. This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And it's quickly with a miss.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brett.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then the last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
Now here's quickly. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one, seriously put on a passing clinic.
Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. Vincent outside. Back to Reeves. Lays it up and banks it in. Reeves has got a...
Yo, Mo.
11 points.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Be louder than every person in your section.
And the Raptors with some changes. Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. Abaji comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Walter in for Brandon Ingram. Connects checked in for Los Angeles. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Walter. Barrett with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game. The Lakers lead by 5. Now Reeves. He's got 11. Vincent passes to Reeves. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Raptors have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Pass to Abaji. And here is Barrett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Using some muscle there on the finish. I like seeing Barrett be active inside.
To the middle. Over to the wing. And here's Connect outside. The shot comes out.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Quickly passes to Boucher. Back to Quickly. Floats one up. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Gabe Vincent.
Really known as a microwave scorer, Quickly's fearlessness is what allows him to really get cooking.
First one falls for him. And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickly's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Brandon Ingram is checked in for Abaji. Now here's Reeves. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Vincent outside. Back to Reeves. Vanderbilt, a screen on Ingram. And here's Reeves outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Ingram. Here's Barrett. Give him 8 points now. Into the lane. Boucher finds Ingram. Off the mark there with a 3. Los Angeles leading by 8. Now Vincent. Back to Reeves. From deep. He's off on that one. And So it's Los Angeles finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break.
Okay, charge siya muna. Okay, let's wait. Ay!
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Raptors trail by 8. Brandon Ingram out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Chris Boucher. Then it's Walter. And it's Shed in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. The 3, Barrett. He buries it from 3. Barrett's got 11.
Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
Pass to connect. Back to Vincent. Outside Milton. Now Hachimura. Back to Milton. From outside the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Raptors shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Pass to Ingram. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Connect. The 3. Walter pulls it in. To the right side. All alone. Shed. That's good. Los Angeles has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said he's focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. Here's Milton, following the bucket by the Raptors. On the wing, Hachimura. Releases. The rebound by Shed. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Barrett. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. On the wing, Milton. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Here's Shed. He's covered by Vincent. And it's Shed missing. The Lakers lead by 6. On the wing, Milton. Hachimura from long range. He's rebounded by Barrett. The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Ingram. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
That jumper right there, pretty pure from VI. Sized up to D and just took it.
Outside Milton. From 7 feet. And it's Hachimura missing. For Toronto, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Ingram. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. 6 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Walter. Hits the front of the rim and out. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Connect, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
Ingram, the pass to Barrett. Pass to Boucher. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Lakers lead by 4. Vincent outside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here's Ingram. 10 points for him. Boucher on the screen. And that's good. Ingram for 3. Ingram's got 13.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Outside Milton. On the wing, Hachimura. To the inside. Vincent outside. And there's a 3-second violation. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The Lakers in 5th.
And what really stands out to me about this team is how they share the rock. They don't want good shots, they want great shots. And collectively as a team, that's what they seek out.
Raptors trail by 3. Outside Dick. Pass to Pirtle. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot.
Yeah.
I lost my collar and I'm so sad. I'm so sad in the collar. I can't draw it anymore. Why your collar? I lost my collar. I lost my collar and I'm so sad. Wow.
So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, yeah, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side, and it didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
And Pirtle's been such a consistent role player on the teams he's been on. A guy who takes high percentage shots, defends with some purpose, and plays really hard for his teammates.
Now here's Hachimura. 5 points in the game. Here's James. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. The shot by Ingram, no good. The Lakers in the lead. And that one's good. James has gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Dick. Back to Quickly. Puts up a 3. No luck on that one. Los Angeles leading by 3. Hachimura, the pass to James. Here's Goodwin. Back to James. Hachimura sets a screen. And it's James with the 3.
What happened? Why? You want your color?
Okay. Is it pink?
You want pink? Huh?
Hair.
Okay.
There's yellow.
Okay.
James has got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is crucial for James's development. If he's able to hit the three consistently, watch out.
Pass to Pirtle. Down low. Here's Dick. Outside for Ingram. Launches a three. James with a steal. Rebounded by Ingram. Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Barnes. Quickly outside. Outside Dick. Now here's Barnes. And here's Ingram. Launches it. James with the rebound.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now, here's James. He's got 5. Outside Reddish. Kleba, screen on Ingram. Here's Reddish. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Quickly. Driving to the basket. That one's good on the sweep. Set up by Ingram. Quickly's got 7 points in the game.
In an instant, Quickly saw the opening, didn't hesitate.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Barrett's checked in for Toronto. Los Angeles leading by 4. Outside Reeves. Jacks up a 3. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Quickly. It's rebounded by Goodwin. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Brett, we've seen Quickly step up as a team leader since he came into the league.
Well, he's had tremendous confidence in what it is that he brings to a basketball team from the very beginning. It's taken him a little bit of time to gain that in the NBA setting, but he is now asserting himself as a floor general.
Finney Smith's shot is off.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
This is his second trip to the line of the game.
For the Lakers, Austin Reeves taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Reeves. And so Reeves nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's quickly. He hits it. His fourth make in 10 tries.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
James passes to Goodwin. Pass to Reeves. Kenny Smith, a screen. 5 on the clock. Back to Reeves. The three is up. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 5 rebounds in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Quickly. Picked by Pirtle. From the arc. And Quickly gets the three. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
1:46 left in the second. Here's Goodwin. Let's go with a three. Knocks down the triple. Goodwin's got 5 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Walter. 8 points in his last time out. A three from Barnes. And Reeves pulls it down. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Leading by 5. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, I saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
And James gets it to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Walter. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Dick. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Dick's got his first basket. 34 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Reeves. Driving inside. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Now all the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from it.
Outside Barnes. The three ball on target from range. 5 points in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch. Tomorrow with that player, you need to see him give up in that situation.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Lakers on top, they're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Toronto Raptors.
Their perimeter D's been weaker than airport toilet paper. Trust me, I know. They should strengthen it.
Wait a minute. I can't get the image of airport toilet paper now out of my head. Chasing guys off the arc would be the first thing I'd recommend. Airport toilet paper?
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
Checking out Toronto, they've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier. Plenty of competition ahead of them and not much room for error.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Nice game. Great performance by Austin Reeves.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Raptors trail by 5. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. They've got Jackson Hayes. Connect is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Goodwin in at the shooting guard position. And that one's good. Ingram.
Right now, Brandon Ingram is just taking command of the entire game.
Goodwin passes to Reeves. To the wing on the left. Here's Connect, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, BA, he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing. You see the upside in a rookie like Dalton Connect. He's got a good build and dynamic offensive skill set. Some improvements around defense, and he'll be a solid addition to any lineup.
Outside Dick. Drives to the hoop.
Lakers foul. Connect. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Quickly. Clock at 6. And it's Connect with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 5. Pass to Hachimura. Reeves against Barnes. Baseline try. And there's Reeves. That was good on the assist from Hachimura. Hachimura's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, let's Mauri play now.
And here's Pirtle. Dick with it. Off with the layup.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Reeves finds Hayes. Back to Reeves. Hayes with a screen on Ingram. From deep, Reeves. Goes back up. And Hayes lays it in. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And here's Ingram outside. Rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, Scott Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Hayes, the pass to Goodwin. Here's Connect. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hachimura's got 7.
Yeah, Hachimura flexing on the inside now.
Right side Barnes. Pass to Ingram. Now here's Quickly. Takes a three. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Goodwin. Now Reeves. And here's Connect outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Quickly's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Ingram. Outside Dick from downtown. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 9. Outside Reeves. Here's Goodwin. He's guarded by Barnes. The 3. Nails it from 3. Give him 8.
It's kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Pass to Ingram. Now here's Pirtle. Barnes passes to Quickly. Lets it go from the wing. And again, Toronto, no good. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Reeves, the pass to Goodwin. Reeves against Quickly. And there's another one for the Lakers.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Finney-Smith comes in for Hachimura, and Vincent is subbed in for Goodwin. Second free throw, no good.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Toronto making a switch here. Barrett's checked in, and Brandon Ingram was the key piece of the Anthony Davis trade. That move changed his career, Brent.
No doubt about it. B.I. won the most improved player of the year in his first season away from the Lakers, so sometimes that change of scenery can open up opportunity and get you a chance to show your excellence.
And here's Connect outside. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ingram, the pass to Dick. Down low. Barrett against Reeves. Barrett can't hit. Here are the Lakers now. They're on a 14-4 run. Now Vincent. Back to Reeves. Outside Finney-Smith. Vanderbilt with a screen. And here's Connect outside. Knocks down the long J. Connect's got 8.
We knew he was solid from range per the scouting report, but Connect can hit fairly consistently from out there.
Here's Ingram. 19 points in the game. And that one's good. Quickly.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Vincent outside. Pass to Connect. Fires for 3. Rebound Toronto. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. And he... going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Great offensive players can use that pump fake with such advantage. Ingram gets the foul, extra points coming.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range, and that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Pass to Vanderbilt. James outside. Here's Vincent. From outside, off the mark. And Barron has got the ball here for the Raptors. Down by 12. And here's Pirtle, guarded by Vanderbilt. That's tipped and stolen by Vanderbilt. Pirtle against James. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Ingram against Vanderbilt. Good D by Vanderbilt. The Lakers lead by 12.
Yes.
And here's James. Give him 8 points now. Vincent passes to Vanderbilt. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to James. For 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Ingram. Quickly with the ball. There's the 3. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Quickly's got 5 points now this quarter.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Some changes for Toronto. Boucher's checked in for Pirtle, and Abaji subbed in for Ingram. Here's Reddish. He's scoreless. It's James on the wing. Back to Reddish. The teardrop is rebounded by Barron. Raptors trail by 9. Inside. Here's Abaji. Here's Dick. And he gets it to go from the high post. Dick's got his second basket of the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
James passes to Reddish. Here's Finney-Smith. That one's off. Still out of sync. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Quickly. Here's Abaji. The 3, Barrett. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple!
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Buries it from 3. James has got 11 points.
It's just encouraging to see Bronny shooting the 3 with confidence.
Pass to Boucher. Now Barrett. Here's Abaji. Back to Barrett. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Reddish. Los Angeles leading by 7. Vincent outside. nails the jumper. 1:46 left to play in the third quarter here. Quickly passes to Abaji. And the foul called on. On Cam Reddish. That's his first foul of the game. Walter, he's checked in for Dick. Morris, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Milton comes in for Vincent. Here's Walter, covered by Milton. Here's Barrett. Pass to Walter. Fires the three.
Come on.
And he gets it back. Boucher outside. Here's Walter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Abaji. And again, no good by Toronto. The Lakers in the lead. Left side Reddish. Here's James on the wing. 4-3. Walter pulls it in. Walters has got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing quickly. He lobs it up to the rim and finished off by Boucher.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. 36 seconds left in the third. Now, here is James. He's got 11. And stolen by Boucher. To the middle. And it's quickly. That time on the assist by Walter. And now just a 5-point Laker lead.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half. Getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
James with the ball. And the layup is good. James has got 13 now.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
For 3, Barrett. At the buzzer. And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Okay, wow. Yeah.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. R.J. Barrett out there with Walter. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's Abaji in at power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Pass to Vanderbilt. The kick out to Milton from behind the arc. Drops in the 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Puts it up from 15. They get it again. Here's Walter. Shot clock at 6. It's Barrett on the wing, guarded by Morris. Barrett can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 10. Pass to Morris. Reddish against Ingram. Out to James. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
And here's Ingram outside. Fires in the triple. Ingram's got 11 in the second half.
Woohoo! These teams are dueling, and Brandon Ingram answers back with a triple of his own.
Milton surveys the floor. Pass to Morris. Out to James. Right side Milton. Shoots over Walter. And there's another one for the Lakers. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Walter, checked by James. Oh, they get a hand on it. James with a steal. Left side Milton, lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Milton's got 8 here in this quarter.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Pass to Walter. For 3, Barrett. It's rebounded by Morris.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
James finds Milton. Screen by James. Takes the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Just to make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And the Raptors making a change here. Dick's checked in. Let's check in. With our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Reeves. Rebound, Toronto. Walters has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It gets the bucket.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
The Lakers lead by 11. Outside Milton. Pass to Vanderbilt. And here's Reeves. Shot clock at 5. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Boucher outside. Pass to Barrett. Boucher on the screen. Here's the 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Hachimura sets a screen. Over Boucher. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
The 3, Barrett. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Offensive board to the left wing. Here's Connect. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Ingram.
Los Angeles foul. Connect.
Abaji's checked in 4. Toronto.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Raptors. Number 30, Ochai Agbaji.
Here's Dick. Abaji, pass to Boucher. Here's Abaji. Boucher up top. On the wing, Grady Dick. 4 on the clock. The 3, Barrett. And Reeves pulls it down. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Pass to Connect. Right side Reeves. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Connect. Vanderbilt, a screen on Ingram. And here's Connect outside. Counted from distance. Connect's got 9 points here in the second half.
After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now the second half, and he looks hungry for more.
Barrett against Milton. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league. To our NBA ready ground.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
You look at R.J. Barrett on TV, you don't realize the guy is 6'6", 214. He's got that size along with the shooting ability and a nice overall game.
Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Vincent comes in for Reeves. Milton passes to Vincent. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leading a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Dick, he's checked in for Barrett. Quickly, outside. This one for 3. Dick gets the bucket. Dick's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Has to connect from deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Count that bucket. Now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Inside, Barnes knows he has to fully commit You don't finish against contact by going in there with half the effort.
Vincent outside. Here's Hachimura. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Bounces high off the rim and drops. Ingram's got 13 in the second half.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
Checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Milton. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Los Angeles leading by 3. Vincent outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. The Raptors have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. That's to Dick. A 3 from Barnes. He drops it from range. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Here's Reeves. It counts! And the foul!
Defensive foul.
Grady Dick picks one up.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Austin Reeves. At the line for 1.
So it's Toronto now. It's a 3-point game. Outside Dick. Pass to Barnes. Ingram with the ball. 3-pointer. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ballgame.
Reeves. And he lays it up and in. Reeves has got 33.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Quickly, passes to Pirtle. Quickly, up top. Pass to Pirtle. Now Grady Dick. 6 to shoot. Pirtle with the ball. Vincent picks him up. Here's Barnes. Here's Pirtle. Kicks it to Quickly to take the lead. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And Quickly is made for these moments. He takes huge pride in knocking down the big ones.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. Back to Vincent. Pass to Reeves. On the wing, Finney Smith. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Releases from 15. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. And now a 3-point Raptor lead.
Man, we've seen some of these nights from Quickly just blowing up here offensively.
Now Reeves. And here's Connect outside. Connects from downtown. Connect's got 6 points in the quarter.
Even as a rookie, Connect has the confidence to call his own number. And connects.
The shot by Ingram, no good. Los Angeles shooting the ball at 48% so far. And here's Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Good. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
They got the rebound. The 3 is up. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram Ingram's got 5 assists tonight.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
1:10 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Reeves with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Rejected by Barnes.
Good instincts from Barnes on the block. He had that shot totally anticipated.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Outside Reeves.
On defense, Kittle makes the most of that great frame he has, using every inch of his height to shut you down.
Here's Ingram. And it's Connect with a rebound. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hachimura with a screen on quickly. Reeves, the pass to Finney Smith. And here's Connect outside. Rebound by the Raptors.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Here's Hachimura. No good on the quick three.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
He's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And he's unable to get the second one.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Emmanuel quickly.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. 11 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Reeves. No good on the 3. So a close game sees Toronto taking this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Brandon Ingram.
Peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. When I would've asked tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented. Flexing on these, I'm like Popeye on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. The captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type of can the men cast and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she'll ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my hit on my cut these, and I gotta make it back home. Cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. You, cause these Philly I pull with me, don't, no joke. No, all I know is when it come to me, I got young. I done did it. Every time I'm in that, I get to throwing 30 G's. But now I'm hanging out that drop head, I'm riding down no collar. They let me earn back home, that young be wildin'. We young, we mobbin', like Batman and we're this two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like, real wood up. If you ain't about that game, then shut up. If you dip me in your rats, I get when you touch down in my hood. No, that tour life ain't good. Catch me down in MIA. And that heat game on wood. With that Puma life on my feet. Like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block. Bike on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on the same they watch. And I'm the king of my city cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that the same, that flop. I'm the same from First Street with them braids that lock. The same that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And these hating on me, waiting on me. Still on that hood, my Rolls Royce on E, they gon' remember me. I say remember me. So much money at your friends turn to your enemies. And when this beef, I turn my enemies. With them, they go for 40, ain't no tenant. Hold up, broke, turn rich. Love the game like Mitch. And if I leave you, they ain't done pretty. It was something about that rollie when it first touched my wrist. Had me feeling like that boy when he first touched that. I'm gone. Woo!
Another day, another dollar. What's down? I be stunting like a big timer. What's down? Another night. What's down? She give you drama. What's down? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's down? You need motion? I got all kinds of. What's down? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's down? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's down? My alarm going off, phone keep ringing, and there's money on my mind. Gigi's on the ceiling, and my pappy know for. That's just the way it go when you living on the deep end. My little brother like my kids, cause all our daddy missing. We don't get Amber alerts, we know them living. In my hood, we all the same and got the same story. When I say what's down, was that just how we say good morning? Another day, another dollar. What's down? I be stunting like a big timer. What's down? Another night. What's down? She give you drama. What's down? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's down? You need motion? I got all kinds of. What's down? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's down? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's down? On the party going up, we just getting started in the air. Got these on my lap, my spidey senses plotting. There's attention across the room from them who's been watching. I'm throwing up the east like it's bad on my stomach. They put a thumbs up like he's hiking in the thunder. In my hood we all the same, but we all got it popping. When I say what's down, that means you doing your thing, partner. Another day, another dollar. What's down? I be stunting like a big timer. What's down? Another night. What's down? She give you drama. What's down? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's down? You need motion? I got all kinds of. What's down? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's down? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's down?
The thing in our overdrive. Can't touch. Can't rush. Select it. Down. Select it. Down. Select it. Select it. Can't touch.
The thing in our overdrive. If you don't do something, nothing happens. Are you silly? Can't rush, selected. Can't rush, selected. Can't rush, selected. Can't rush, selected. Selected. Can't touch. Selected. Can't rush. 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 Selected.
I'm not in a mood, cause my flight delayed. So I jumped on a private jet and I'm asking a pilot the ETA. Lambo parked on a landing strip, everyone in my DJ paid. Why is my man talking about inshallah? These times he don't even pray. Why is my man wearing a Jesus piece? How does she squeeze in them jeans? Petitest waist, take time with it. We don't beef nobody like GBK. Woke up on the wrong side of bed, so he's gonna get. If I don't have my peace today, I love my young boy, I won't lead him straight. I'm stuck to little bro like PVA. Paid already, I don't need no hit song. We don't need ID, little bro 17 in the club, he ain't scrolling TikTok. F's just saw him up. Which one, who do you want, bro? Pick one. If I shoot my shot, matter of time till I get them all ticked off. Alright, we could go ban for ban.
We can go M for M.
$250,000 for the Maybach truck.
Double R with the factory rims. I got the 90, the years, the version, the bribes, I'm really a threat.
It's got to the point that I don't even care. I got jewels in the safe that I don't even wear.
Bro, I do it for some shoes and some clothes. You'll see what it'll do for a necklace. Right here, look like a spider. It's crawling $1 on just the accessories. She made me wanna go harder. I like her harder. I think I'm obsessed with her. Birthday, the worst way. He had a which I get right under their skin. I don't even try. I guess I can't help it. I'ma have love for bro for life. We talking, nah, I step with him. Of course you could beat me at talking. Ain't no back and forth until we catch up with him. Ain't making the opposite mad. I done fell in love with it. You can't sell fish with a cute one. Make account look good. It's a new one. You the type like the type on computers. Got a mask, but he ain't no. Top 10, but she don't act bougie. Me and your friends, you can go to a room. Hit friends, it depend on my mood. Maybach van, this ain't no Uber.
We could go ban for ban.
We can go M for M. Mama got a body like Kim and them. Mama been killing that gym. We can go watch from chain to chain. The rings, I'm him. I done got rich, but I'm still with land in London and go to the ends.
We could go ban for ban.
We can go M for M.
$250,000 for the Maybach truck.
Double R with the factory rims. I got the 90, the years, the version, the bribes, I'm really a threat.
It's got to the point that I don't even care. I got jewels in the safe that I don't even wear.
Down Madison. Some things mean more when you used to not have it. I really came from selling CDs in the packages to living out my childhood dreams. Who could have...
Right. So I tried to give everybody the foundation.
Okay. Give me.
Yeah, strap.
Let's hear the iPod.
We don't do content. Run it up times 10. I'm for pockets filled. That got bad lip feeling. Scouts all on my brand new rings. I'm trying to make them feel vintage. I was real in ugly city. Get a real trench. Yeah, but he ain't. I wouldn't split my with these down there still a stack. He was trying to make a meal with. When I call you 20, your eyes, my eyes, I promise I go spin with. Her bestie, they hope I'm throwing. You know I can't be. I hit the club with special dough, you ain't even know it open. I went flat broke so many times, couldn't tell cause I ain't sure. I'm such a rock star, man, it's rips and all my clothes. It's tatted, I'm responsible for your These feel that in their thug and think they're tough. I'm sitting first class with my bag, they saying I smell funny. Killing the game is all I'm. My young shaking some. 10K that's play money. I buy your base some. I spread some in blue hundred like I'm neighbor. I'll be back in the morning. Tell me how much you want it. You know these bags are strong. You break it by, you bust it open. They hang up posters with the reward. My swag was stolen. He wanted to. I put up. Stuff 20,000 skinny pants. I call that a Harriet Tubman. My be mad when I no cat machine. I'm pop my like baby, cause this outfit 3600. I fall in the club like so many. Be scared to touch me. Give me some get lucky. 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 Yeah, give me some get lucky. Give me some. I want your friend, your buddy. Girl, I know your. No, I feel like a movie scene. Who I am, I'm thinking I'm Justin Timberlake. I tell like about all these bags going pimp. I'm making these charts for the city. I'm really the hardest. I'm auntie baby. I'm on Grammy. These bro, they crashing. I'm getting too hot, man, family. This thing called Big Lotto about rip it out the plastic. Give me some get lucky. 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 Yeah, give me some get lucky. Give me some get lucky. Yeah, shaking something. Number one. Biggest foes on earth, though, you know what I'm saying? Five life. 4 life, though, you know what I'm saying? Don't get this confused, man. Don't get none of the humble confused,
man. Yeah. Okay. It's mine. I was trying to strike. I was trying to strike like a match late night. Yeah, strike like I missed it. Strike like I hit the pin. Strike like I'm not gonna work. Strike. You know that wrong real when you heard it. You know that guys tell us early. All of this both take.
This is what you needed.
Man, heck, I begged them to sell it to these stars in a row. Ain't nothing, I switched the coupe. Emo, she like to go. Look like Betty Boop. Hop in SRTs and do. He can't play me bank. I switch out whips like they switch out shoes. Yeah. Okay. It's us. I was trying to strike. I was trying to strike. I was trying to strike like a match late night. Yeah, strike like I missed it. Yeah, strike like I hit the pin. Strike like I'm not gonna work. Strike, slide. Shoulder, shoulder. Stack them old hunts, recreate Yoda. I don't put no crushed ice in my soda. It's a my new Balenciaga in Dover. 220. It's a in my soda. Sit on a Balenci Costa. Yeah. Okay. It's us. I was trying to strike. I was trying to strike like a match late night. Yeah, strike like I missed it. Strike like I hit the pin. Strike like I'm not gonna work. Strike.
And I wanna get forever. And I wanna get forever. And I wanna get forever. Yeah, she shaking it. She like a queen. I know what's in it, never say loyal to you when she looking at me in that way.
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Dan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, things starting to solidify as that game is going to be number 10 on the year for them. Team getting sharper every time out.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Good one out there with Luka Doncic. And it's LeBron James. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. And for Detroit, the backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blower, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now, here's Goodwin, following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Doncic, no good. Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Pass to Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Doncic outside. Fires away from outside. From beyond the arc and then some.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to talk with JB Bickerstaff for a minute. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. We just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Shot clock at 3. Goodwin. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And this is who James is, a guy who's always looking to pass it and involve his teammates.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Thompson outside. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. And you look at Asar Thompson, Coach, already imposing at the defensive end of the floor.
He certainly is, Kevin. And that's what they got him to do. But it's the offensive end where he has to make strides, especially in his three-point shooting. It's problematic for a perimeter player who struggles to get the ball in the basket. Well, in terms of pure talent, Asar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
Doncic passes to Hayes. That one, no good. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bounce pass from Ivy. Cunningham against Doncic. Cunningham inside. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Nice D from Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. Detroit with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
And smart choice by Cunningham, using the floater to get that one to go.
That's a good one. Back to Doncic. And the Lakers with another miss.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Harris, good. And this game is tied up now.
A solid 6'8". Harris can more than handle his own inside. Really an overlooked part of his game.
Doncic outside. Here's Hayes. It's good from long range. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Luka Doncic.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
One thing I really like about Oscar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
Goodwin passes to Doncic. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Harris.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. They have to be set up for success.
Goodwin kicks to James. And here's Hayes. Pass to Doncic. Over Cunningham. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 now.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Thompson misses. Lakers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's LeBron. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And Thompson throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Goodwin with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. He takes it in. Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
LeBron with the block.
Merciless swat. By LeBron, not wasting the chance to make a statement with his defense.
Beasley's checked in for the Pistons. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Gabe Vincent comes in for Goodwin. Here's Cunningham. Rebound the Lakers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Doncic with the bucket. He has 7.
And once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Cunningham looking it over. With the floater. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And that one, good.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Guys are looking for a spark here.
A cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And Los Angeles with some changes. Reddish, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Connect in for LeBron. Beasley in the post. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Fires the three. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Los Angeles leading by 6. Reddish kicks to Doncic. Vanderbilt a screen on Cunningham. To the paint. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And Detroit has possession. Following the bucket by the Lakers. And the call will be against Dalton Connect. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Doncic against Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. And he's good on the 3-ball. Ivy's got 5 points so far.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Kate Cunningham.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Now here is Harris. This game he had 12. Puts it up from 12. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finish.
Cunningham against Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. Doncic looking it over. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Doncic. 6 to shoot. Hits it from 3-point range. Doncic has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Lakers. Pistons trailed by 7. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Beasley left side. Harris kicks to Ivy. Cunningham right side. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it. But you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
The 3 for Doncic. They grab their own miss. Vanderbilt finds Vincent. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. For the Pistons, Stewart checked in for Harris. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Jaden Ivey. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Lakers leading by 5. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
And here's Schroeder, following the 3-pointer from Cam Reddish. Schroeder dishes to Hardaway. Beasley for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight. Reddish with the ball. Stewart on him. Back to Reddish. Pass to Doncic. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Schroeder setting the pick for Beasley. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jacks up a three. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once-proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. And that one is good by Beasley.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pistons trailed by 8. Hardaway from outside, and another three for Detroit.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, a screen on Beasley. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. See the numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Thompson, he's checked in for Duran. Good on the second free throw. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Schroeder passes to Hardaway. Schroeder setting the pick for Hardaway. Off target from outside. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Doncic. He's got 11. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Hardaway is screen on Doncic. Pass to Stewart. Wide open. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Paying off for Stewart. He was on his spot and ready to go the second he got the ball.
Schroeder against Doncic. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 16.
And that
What? Okay.
It's number 1 day.
Start.
Big tomorrow.
Look.
Pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Hardaway is out there with Thompson. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Beasley in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. And, well, Detroit shooting around 41% on the night. Goodwin with the steal. Throws it up high. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside Hardaway. A three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Hayes with the screen for LeBron. And it's off from three-point range. Schroeder looking over the floor. Pass to Beasley. And here is Hardaway. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Here's Connect. The 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 14.
And when you need a bucket from outside, Connect is your man.
Here's Schroeder. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Goodwin. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Nobody near Schroeder. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Lakers leading by 16. Goodwin dishes to LeBron. Lays it up off the glass. LeBron's got 6 points.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. In third, the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Stewart passes to Thompson. Pistons passing it around. To stop the drought. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And here's a look at the stats for Dennis Schroeder. Good season for him last year. Came in about 14 points per, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
Stewart finds Thompson. Now here's Schroeder, defended by Vincent. Schroeder passes to Thompson. Back to Schroeder. It's Beasley on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Detroit, no good that time either.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And here's Schroeder after LeBron James hitting the three. Schroeder passes to Thompson. It's Beasley on the wing. Thompson sets the pick for Beasley. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Inside, here's Vincent, and it's blocked. Thompson against LeBron. Thompson passes to Schroeder. Outside Hardaway. Beasley outside. Looking to end the run. And it's Beasley again missing. Los Angeles leading by 21. Pass to connect. Now Hayes. He has 5. And James gets it to go on the assist by Hayes. 11 points for LeBron.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Stewart with it. Left side Hardaway. And that one drops. Hardaway has got 5 count.
And sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by Los Angeles.
Vincent with it. Pass to James. Now here's Goodwin. Beyond the arc. Connect. No good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Schroeder. It's hauled in by Goodwin. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Raptors in Toronto. James in the post. Guarded by Stewart. Oh, he misses the dunk. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And let's check out stats for James. Last season, he played outstanding, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. So for the Pistons, Tobias Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart, and it's Cunningham in for Dennis Schroeder. The Lakers also changing it up. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for James. James comes in for Goodwin. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. Now here's James. His last outing, 16 points for him. Hayes finds Finney-Smith. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. The 3 for Doncic. Rebounded by the Pistons. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team. Outside Hardaway. Left side Harris. Tipped away. And stolen by James. Pass to Doncic. Launches it. That will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Hey, guys. Well, with the Lakers selecting Bronny James... At number 55 in the second round, the expectation is he'll spend a lot of time in the NBA G League, but also have the opportunity to develop as part of the same organization as his father, LeBron. Seems like the best possible outcome. Guys, this is NBA history with the first father-son duo to play in the league at the same time.
Wow, front page news. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Jaden Ivey comes in for Hardaway. The Lakers also changing it up. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Reddish in for Connect.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Now here's James. Pass to Finney Smith. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Harris. The Pistons shooting is 33%, struggling to get good looks. And here's Beasley. 11 points last game. To the middle. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Cam Reddish. After a solid rookie campaign, Coach, Jalen Duren had a breakout sophomore year.
Well, Kevin, Jalen Duren knows who he is. Averaging a double-double, but he stays within himself. Doesn't take very many jump shots. Shot well over 60%, and he has got a great motor.
Now, here's Cunningham. Harris looking it over. Back to Cunningham. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Lakers leading by 17. James, the pass to Doncic. Back to James, a three ball. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Pass to Ivey. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Ivey's got 9 points.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivey get comfortable from there.
Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. Launches a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Finney Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Cunningham dishes it to Ivey. And slam dunk by Ivey.
Flying high. Ivey with the display of athleticism.
Cunningham against Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's James. Pass to Reddish. On the wing, Doncic. And the shot goes in. Doncic has got 23 points.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Cunningham against Doncic. And he banks in the layup.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now here's James. James, a screen on Cunningham. And it's Doncic missing. Pistons trail by 18. Shot from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 10 points for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, that's a shot that Cunningham is very comfortable with. No problem with the mid-range.
And here's Doncic from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Los Angeles. Pass to Harris. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Ivy with the bucket.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Now here's James. Now here's Reddish. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Here's Ivy. And he lays it straight in. Ivy's got 9 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
James, the pass to Doncic. James sets the screen for Doncic. For three. Rebound, Detroit.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
From 12 feet out. Good D by James. Lakers leading by 14. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Doncic finds James. Back to Doncic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
The Lakers have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. No good on the second free throw.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Ivy with the bucket.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possession.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break.
Please direct your attention now to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Detroit Pistons.
I get trying to play fast and loose, but if you're too loose with the shot selection, you'll end up wasting possessions.
Yeah, and if you're going to keep taking threes, might as well move to Jacksonville.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You look at Detroit. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I gotta say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Goodwin with the ball for Los Angeles. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Taking a look at the Lakers. Doncic out there with Goodwin. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Hayes in at center. It's stolen by Harris. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Harris. Harris setting the pick for Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. Duran a screen. Thompson misses. Los Angeles leading by 13. James outside. Doncic with a screen on Harris. Fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. LeBron's got the first basket of the second half here for the Lakers. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Fires for 3. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
A little back and forth from Cunningham. He's gotten comfortable from 3-point range.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Doncic with a screen for Goodwin. Back to Doncic. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
On the wing, Thompson. James covering. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Gets in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. LeBron outside. There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster, but everyone builds on the players who came before them, and the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with the team. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Lakers in 5th.
Well, they put a big emphasis on quality passes last year. We saw consistent high-level ball movement from them.
Duran finds Thompson. No one around him. Another 3 for Detroit.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Lakers leading by 11. Goodwin feeling it out. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Doncic.
And so far the story on Luka Doncic, coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 34 points a game last season.
10 assists and 9 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Harris's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. That's a good one. And here is James. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And stolen by LeBron. And here is Doncic. Ivy defending. And that one's good. Doncic.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Here's Ivy. 24 points for him. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now... now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Connect in for Dorian Finney-Smith. James, a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Connect from outside the arc. And again, the Lakers no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The offensive rebound, Duran, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Duran's got his second bucket of the night. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Now, Connect. Pass to Doncic. Lakers passing it around. Clock at 6. And Connect gets it to go. Connect's got 6 points.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
Ivy with it. He's got 26. And Duran slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Goodwin finds Doncic. Connect with it. From deep, James, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 13. Pass to Ivy. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Ivy's got 10 points here in the second half.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And here is Doncic. 33 points for him. Here's Goodwin. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam King. Pistons trailed by 14. Ivy kicks to Harris. Thompson surveying the floor. Harris setting the pick for Cunningham. Count that one. 15 points for Cade Cunningham.
Nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Goodwin. He's got 7 from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Goodwin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed. Have been from beyond.
Harris passes to Cunningham. Over Doncic. Cunningham's shot is off. Lakers leading by 15. Now Doncic. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. James has got 23.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Cunningham dishes it to Ivy. Duran a screen. Now here's Ivy. Defense is right there. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones. Well, on certain nights, Ivy just goes off. This is one of them.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's James. No good from outside. And here's Ivy. Duran sets the screen for Ivy. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles leading by 15. Goodwin finds Vincent. Here's Goodwin. This one for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Goodwin's got 8 points in the quarter.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Duran. Beasley against LeBron. In the corner, Ivy with it. Over Goodwin. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 34 points.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Reddish with the screen for Goodwin. Now Vincent. Pass to Vanderbilt. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Reddish. And he overshot that one, missing. And Beasley has the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 16. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. The Lakers shooting so far very efficient, all around, about 55%. Here's Goodwin, back to Vincent. Shoots the 3. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Hollins checked in, and then for Los Angeles, Alex Len comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Connect in for Goodwin. Here's Ivy. Lakers with the rebound. LeBron left side. And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
1:15 left to play in the third. Here's Schroeder. Stewart trying to get open. And that one's good. Schroeder's got his first 2 points.
And he found a soft spot in the D on that possession.
Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Schroeder. Pass to Reddish. And Zinn with it. Shot clock at 5. Len with a screen on Beasley. Buries it from three-point range. Reddish has got 6 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Ivy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lakers leading by 19. Reddish the pass to LeBron. Uncovered. And it falls over the rim and in. James has got 18 points just in the second half. Detroit's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Driving inside. The shot by Ivy, no good. James looking around. From downtown, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And they have been relentless. From deep, and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Beasley is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Klinkman in at the 4th spot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Pass to Connect. And Zinn with it. James in the post. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Finney Smith. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Hardaway, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
James outside. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And that one is good by Beasley.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to Len. Now connect. Sinks the three-pointer.
Love the high release on connect. Jump shot.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Now here's Beasley. Schroeder outside. Off target with his three. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Len with a screen on Beasley. James kicks to Finney-Smith. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And James with the basket on the assist by Connect. Connects got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Schroeder passes to Stewart. Here's Beasley. Over to the wing. Here's Klintman. No good on the three. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. On the wing, James. Covered by Beasley. Picked by Finney-Smith. Here's James. Makes it off the glass.
And already with an NBA body, Bronny battling down low.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Beasley. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Will it go? Rebounded by the Lakers. Len's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Vincent to the inside. And the dunk by Len.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Detroit's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Stewart finds Hardaway. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Now here's James. Len with a screen on Beasley. Here's the three. Traps in the tray. And that's 12 points for Dalton Connect.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The drive by Schroeder. Hardaway kicks it over to Schroeder. And he drives in. For three, Beasley. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Pass to Finney Smith. In the league, trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Right, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running. Effective team offense.
And the Lakers call time here. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. The Lakers also... So making some changes. Reddish, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jake Milton in for Gabe Vincent. And here is Milton. Pass to Len. James outside. Off target from three-point range.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Ivy with it. Harris with it. Over Milton. Harris misses. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And I like how composed Cunningham is. Lets the game and his shots come to him.
James, the pass to Milton. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
A shot by Reddish, no good. Detroit's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Duran. Grabs the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Outside, James. Reddish with the screen for James. Back to Reddish. The Lakers moving the ball around. Milton. That three off the mark. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Timeout called for the Lakers.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. Pass to connect. There's the 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. And here is Duran. Now here is Harris. Here's Thompson. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Pass to Milton. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Here is Cunningham. It's stolen. On the wing, James. Back to Milton. James, a screen on Ivy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Milton the pass to James. And a miss there on the triple.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Down low, and Cunningham hit the slam.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
Here's Milton, driving the lane, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Pass to connect. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Now Harris. Now Cunningham. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, LeBron James.
My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it. Do dirt on my neck, try to bury me. Do salt on me like there was seasoning. Now this my season. Weathered every storm that was sent my way, but promise you it wasn't easy. Took some patience and grieving. I was believing when no one believed me. I was believing when no one believed me. Now they gotta see me from the nosebleed or the front row on Cowboy seat. Dreams to reality, I'm too real for reality TV. Remember I was poor, now I'm writing this song from a balcony. Told them watch out for me, but they ain't see me coming at it. On that road, feel like keep pushing even though we don't feel right. Blood, sweat, and tears just to live life. Talk to God even when I didn't see light. Still talk to him when it got bright. Dark days were made for the spotlight. We paid, now mama can sleep tight. The champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall. The champions, the champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it.
Lead, and then we can grow on that foundation